One of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get one or two over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
J.P. Crawford, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
Ball, that's low.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Here in the Bronx, just getting settled into this one. That's too low, and it's 1-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. And now it's Julio Rodriguez.
Nope, that's inside. Ball, that's down.
Two down, nobody on. Inside.
Nope, that's inside.
And that's ball three.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
And he walked him.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
First baseman, number 12, Josh Naylor.
Hey.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Got him. Out number 3. Back at Yankee Stadium, on the hill for the Mariners, George Kirby. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
That's off the mark, and that's ball one.
That's ball two.
That one missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
That one misses. That's 5 straight.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Grisham aboard here at first with nobody out. got him swinging for the K. Had him out front for strike three. Here's Cody Bellinger. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. On the ground to second, might be two. To Crawford for one. Double play.
You're out.
What a twin killing to end the inning. Top of the second, and stepping in for the Mariners, Randy Arozarena. Way out front for strike two.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Ball one. Yeah.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike two. Second inning here, no score. Struck him out swinging. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. 2 down, bases empty. And up next for Seattle, Brendan Donovan. That one a little bit high. Ball one.
Hey.
Right through there for a strike.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. On a line. And a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting 8, the right fielder, number 8, Dominic Canzone.
Hey.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
Swings through that one for strike two.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider.
And he got him. Strike three, and that'll retire the side. Bottom of the second. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Ben Rice. Just off the inside edge.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Clips the corner. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ball.
And
That's
there's
a ball.
Right down to shoot. Full count now.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
swings and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Hey!
On the ground. Tosses to first. Already 2 out here in the home half
Batting
of inning
fifth,
number 2.
the second baseman,
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
Jr.
Here's a 1-1.
Hey!
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. That one ripped right center field. And that one is off the wall. Relay throw to second, and in there with a double off the wall.
Everything came together for him. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Fouled off left side. Here's the 0-1. In the air, right field. Canzone drifts towards it, and that ends the inning. Back here in New York, and stepping in for the Mariners, Cole Young.
Ball, that's inside.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Fastball for a strike. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Got him swinging. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and that's just foul. Rodon ready, the 0-2 on the way. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Strikeout number 8. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Gets him to chase after that one.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Pitch is in the dirt. Ball 2. Top of the 3rd, no score. And there's a rocket into the outfield. To second. And that's a double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Base hit into the outfield. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105.
Naylor not sure what to expect after that first pitch. And Naylor swings through that one.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
That's ball 2.
Throws to first in time. And that is that. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells.
Austin Wells.
Ball. Hey!
And a foul ball. That one 95 to finish him off.
Batting ninth, the third baseman, Javier Rosario.
Check swing, but he went too far. Strike one. And that one lifted in the air, center field. He's got it. That's out number 2. Back to the top of the Yankee order. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Walked to open the ball game.
Grisham.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball.
Ball, that's out.
Knee high, that's in for a strike. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Start of the fourth, and stepping in for the Mariners, Randy Arozarena.
Well, these Mariners, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
Here's a 1-1.
Ball.
Swings through that.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Got him. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout.
Yeah.
Next offering is fouled back. All tied up. Top half of inning number 4. And ring him up, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. Brendan Donovan up next for the Mariners. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Check swing called strike. Strike 1. Just missed.
Ball 1. Ball, that's out.
Two down, nobody on. Got him looking. And he strikes out the side here in the 4th. Back in the Bronx, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Aaron Judge stepping in now for the Yankees. Judge takes a strike.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
There comes an 0-2 to Judge.
Ball 1.
On the ground to third, Donovan. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
And that one is inside ball 1. Bellinger is an interesting example when you talk about scouting and development. I mean, this is a guy now that has turned into one of the premier power hitters in the sport. He was a 4th-round pick out of Hamilton High School in Chandler, Arizona in 2013. He hit 1 homer his senior year. The 1-2. In the air, left field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And a man aboard.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. Really not a pitch you want to swing at if you don't have to, because it's almost impossible to hit anything that far inside with any type of authority. That one tied him up, but still a...
Oh, look at the stop. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. We go to the top of the 5th, and stepping in for the Mariners, Dominic Canzone.
Well, these Mariners showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
Grisham is there, makes the catch.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Cole Young.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs. And hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
In there at the knees for a strike. Outside low, and now it's 3-2. Chop to first, and he's out on the tag.
You're out.
Back to the top of the Seattle order, J.P. Crawford now at the plate. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Ball one.
2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Two down, nobody on, and that
Ball
one missing low. Sets him down on strikes. Throws him with the heater at the knees. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now up is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
You know, these Yankees just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Stays alive.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
In the dirt, ball one. Up the middle, it's through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Jack Jr.
In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Oh, 1 now. Swings through that one out in front that time.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
And there's 1 down. Go ahead run on base. Jose Caballero, the next to hit. Fly to right his first time. Out to short, Crawford. The flip, there's one. Back to first, and it's over his head.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, number 28, Austin Wells.
Fouled off, he was late.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
The Yanks looking to strike first. Last half of inning number 5. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Ground ball up the middle, and that's a base hit. Runner around third. Here comes the throw. Safe. And it's 1-0.
Really nice job with 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. Up the middle, and that's a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Back-to-back singles, that's exactly what you're taught to do with that pitch, but it's not that easy to execute in a live at-bat. Great job of staying on that breaking ball down and away and shooting it to the opposite field.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Bases now loaded with 2 away.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got.
New pitcher for the Mariners, Jose A. Ferrer.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
It's Aaron Judge now. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. 1 runs in. Runner holds up at third. Bases still loaded. 2 away as one comes across.
Wastes no time there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Gap shot should score at least 2. 1 runs in. Another comes in to score. Runner around third on his way to the plate. In to score from first. Thought about third, but back to second safely.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Rice swings through it for strike 1. Check swing. He went 0-2 now.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Ball. That's a ball.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Man on second, 2 down. That misses the zone, and a full count now. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the wall. Very gritty.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. Back in New York, now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Jake Bird.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
This one in the air, center field. Grisham moving under it. And there's one away.
Up next for Seattle, the center fielder, number 44, Julio Rodriguez.
The Yankees leading by 5, and we're the top half of the 6th. Liner picked on the hop at first. Here's the tag, and he's out. Here's Josh Naylor.
Seattle, the first baseman, number 12, Josh Naylor.
Naylor measures 5 feet 10 inches, 235 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. 2 down, nobody on. And another ball.
Ball 3.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. Quick move to first. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
The 1-2.
Ball, that's out.
Naylor off of first with 2 away. Got him swinging. Bottom of the 6th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Ball.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
And now 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. And down on strikes. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Popped up. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
Well, he didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. Kind of your classic jam shot blooper right there. Made a good pitch on the inside. Gotten to hit it off the handle, but he still muscled it out there. You just have to tip your cap on the mound.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags and goes to third. Ahmed Rosario stepping in now for the Yankees.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
And a base hit on a line. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single. It's 6-0.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride low, out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting on the tee.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. That's strike one.
Ball one.
One run across in the frame so far here in the bottom of the 6th. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. That is the inning. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Singy. Anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels, and I always love to watch now, though, especially when that player is unsuspecting. You know, some guys, they've been around long enough to know there's a good chance I'm going to get the silent treatment. But when that player's maybe been grinding it out for a little while and finally gets that home run, is expecting the big lift coming into the dugout, and they just stonewall him, it's awesome.
The 1-2. Smoked into left, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working.
Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Ryan Yarbrough.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Every once in a while, they'll work that same trick on a veteran player. If, say, he's been cold or hasn't hit a home run in a long time. And that's always fun when you don't see it coming at all, and everybody in the dugout goes crickets on him.
Yeah, and that veteran player's usually got a response for those individuals with one or the other hands.
Canzone in the box now, takes strike one. Swing and a ground ball. Base hit into center field. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. It's 6-1.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Man at first, one away.
That's a ball.
What was your worst start one year? Didn't you start like 3 for 33 or something?
Oh, it was awesome. It was awful. Not awesome. It was awesome.
Not so awesome.
It was awesome for pitchers facing me, but it was awful for me. It sounded like some type of deal at a fast food restaurant, like 3 for 33 or something.
Back to the top of the order. And now the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. 0 for 3 in this one. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Ball.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Back for more from the Bronx. Set for the last half of the 7th. Aaron Judge. Troy Taylor on the pitch here.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
And ball 1 to Judge. Late with the swing there.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And down on strikes he goes. And Judge is down on strikes.
The left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Inside, ball 1.
This one smacked out to left center. Out number 2. And now Ben Rice.
Number 22.
Foul ball there. And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. This ball's chopped on the ground. Wide throw, pulls him off the bag, and the inning still alive.
The designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
The 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. We're at the top of the 8th. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. New pitcher for the Yankees, Fernando Cruz. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Late on that fastball.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
In the dirt. In time to get him. One away on the strikeout.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
Pitch misses. Ball 1. Fastball for a strike.
Ball 2.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Now 2 out. 2 outs, base is empty. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Josh Naylor. 1 for 3. And a swing and a miss there.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Back in the Bronx and stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Next pitch is outside. Hard hit to third. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Jose Caballero.
Yeah, that's fouled off. That one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a ball line to center. He dives, but he can't make the catch. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And they can't get the out. 1 out, man at first. So up next for New York, Austin Wells.
That's a ball.
Liner caught it second.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives, and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Ball one.
Caballero off of first with 2 away. And that is out of play. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Back at Yankee Stadium, all set to start the 9th in this one. Randy Arozarena getting ready to hit. And a swing and a miss.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Bunted back towards the mound. On to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
Up next for Seattle, the designated hitter, Lou Rayleigh.
That one ripped, but foul. 1 down, base is empty here in the 9th.
Ball, that's off.
Cruz measures 6 feet 2 inches. 35 years old, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2007. Swings through it for the K. Down to the last out for the Mariners. Here's the third baseman, Brendan Donovan. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. They're down to their final strike.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
2 down, nobody on. Gets a piece and stays alive. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. And that'll do it as they complete the strikeout to end it. Rodon with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.